Hey everyone, Josh here with Overland AZ. We're out in the garage today, and I have on the bench here Taruca's latest Rogue Ensuite shower enclosure. We're going to go through everything that comes in the package when you order one of these. We'll install it on Clifford, and then we're going to get it opened up. We're going to talk about some of the new features that come with this compared to the old Ensuite that they offered previously, and then we'll come back in and we'll talk about who this is for. All right, so when you first get this thing opened up, the biggest thing you're going to notice here is obviously the shower ensuite itself. This thing is really well built. First impressions on this are good. One of the things that I had feedback on with the previous shower enclosure was the bag was just a little bit too tight, and so sometimes it was difficult to roll this up. This shower enclosure actually has a ceiling and floor that are attached to it, so it's fully enclosed. And the nice thing is you can leave those on when you close this up and roll it up. But with the old bag, it was a little bit tight, and I can tell pretty quickly on here, there's just a little bit of extra room on this. It's not so much that I think it's going to be like flapping in the wind as you're driving down the road, but it feels like just enough that it's going to give you room in there to easily roll this thing up and so that anyone can use it. One of the other really cool things that I notice on this, it has the hardwire plug on the back here. So the shower enclosure has the same lighting system that Taruca uses on all of their awnings. So you have red, white, amber LED lighting built into the arms on this. It's dimmable as well. And my old one had a power plug inside, and I would run that into the vehicle and just plug it into a 12-volt cigarette plug. But now I'm gonna have the ability to hardwire this onto the Jeep. I do have power on the roof of the Jeep, and so maybe on a cooler day, it's about 110 today, so I'm just gonna get this thing mounted up there and opened up. But when it cools down a little bit, I'll go out and I will hardwire this to the Jeep and run it into a switch inside the vehicle. I'm gonna do the same thing with my awning, and then that way when I get to camp, I just flip on a switch and I have power to both my awning and my shower. And I just think that that is super, super cool. One of the other things that you're gonna get with your ensuite shower is gonna be a pair of brackets. So Taruca includes a heavy duty bracket kit for all their awnings and the shower. This one will come with 2 brackets. Now, I'm not gonna use them for my installation. On Clifford, I have the Gobi roof rack, and I have Gobi's brackets for that. They just work really well with that tube style roof rack, and so I opted not to actually get the brackets set with this. But when you order this, when you go to TarucaUSA.com and you order one, it is going to ship with a pair of the heavy duty brackets. Now you're also going to get an accessory bag, and inside this accessory bag, you'll find your power cable. So this is kind of a universal cable. It's a 12-volt cigarette plug to a barrel connector, and this is what you can use to power this in your vehicle or from something like a Jackery. You'll also find a few tent stakes. Now, what I really like is Taruca includes these drill-in tent stakes with the shower enclosure and with their awnings, and even I've noticed with the wall kits as well. Here in the desert Southwest, we have really, really hard packed ground, and these make it super easy to just zip them in with an electric drill. Goes through just about any ground, and then in the morning or when you're unpacking, you just run it back out with your drill. Super easy, and these hold really, really well. You're also going to get a 13 mil ratcheting wrench to help you with the installation on this. Next, we have some hardware, and this is really cool. Something that Taruca includes is a T-bolt. And so if you have a roof rack with T-slot or extruded aluminum, these bolts are actually going to be all that you need to mount your brackets directly into that type of roof rack. So really cool that they include that. Our last bag here just has the nuts and bolts that we're going to use to mount the shower ensuite itself to the bracket. And also in this bag, we have a 13 mil 1/4 inch socket that we can use on our electric drill or electric impact, and that's for running in your tent stakes. So they give you really everything that you need to get this installed and use it. All right, before we head out and actually get this mounted on the Jeep, let's take a quick look at the hardware and make sure that you're using this right when you get this installed on your vehicle. So on the back of your shower ensuite, and this is actually the same backing plate that's going to be on all of Taruca's awnings, you'll see 4 channels on here. You're going to take your hex head bolt and you'll slide these into the channel just like this. And I'm just going to do one side here, but what you would do is have 4 and slide them all the way down to this end, and then put 4 more and slide them all down to this end for mounting to your brackets. And then this is a step that a lot of people miss, and this really helps give the backing plate and the brackets a lot of strength when you mount these. So you're actually going to want to take a washer and put it on each of these bolts. And the idea is you'll have a washer sandwiched between the backing plate and the bracket itself. And the reason that you're doing that is because you're not getting full contact on these channels because it is open here for the bolts to slot through. Now on the bracket itself, on my Gobi rack, it's very similar, but the slots are vertical. And so by putting a washer here and sandwiching it between the backing plate and your awning bracket, you're creating a full 360 mounting surface for this bolt to sandwich on, and it just makes it that much stronger. So this is how you want to set your bolts and your hardware up on your backing plate before you actually connect this onto the bracket on your vehicle. All right, so real quick, I want to show you how this will look when you have it all set up. So I have all 4 bolts slid into the T-channel and then a washer going on each. And so this is how you want yours to be set up. Now, I already have the brackets installed on Clifford, so we'll just head out and go ahead and mount this onto the brackets. All right, let's walk out and take a quick look at Clifford here. So again, using the Gobi rack, I have their brackets, which just mount really easily to the tubes on this. But if you had something like, let's say, a Rhino rack, the brackets that Taruca includes are going to work really well for that because you have this T-slot and those bolts that I showed you earlier will go right in. But we're going to go ahead and bring the shower ensuite out. I'm going to get a step stool and we're going to just basically lift it up into place here. And I'm just going to put a couple nuts on there to hold it in place while I get the rest of the hardware on and tightened up. One thing I really recommend doing is take all of your hardware and bring it up and put it somewhere where you can easily access it on your roof. So when you actually lift the shower ensuite onto here, you have everything at hand's reach and you can go ahead and start getting it bolted on. So I'm just going to go ahead and get all 4 bolts lined up and into the brackets, but I'm only going to put a nut and bolt on the top one for now, just to get this thing held in place. All right, so we have the shower awning held in place. Like I said, I just have kind of 1 bolt on each side to hold it up, but I'll try to show you what that looks like. So on the back side of our awning here, we have our T-slot, we have our washer in between our bracket and backing plate, and then I just have 1 nut on there with another washer there. So you can see how this is like a slotted mount, and this is slotted, and so that washer that goes in between just gives you a full 360 mounting surface to just give you the absolute strongest mount onto this backing plate. So now that I have both sides on, we're just going to go ahead and take the rest of our hardware here. We'll throw a washer on each one and tighten down the nuts, and we're all set with the install. This is where the ratcheting wrench really comes in handy. And I just appreciate that they give you this because it makes it super easy to get this thing tightened up, especially when you have tight spaces like what we have here on Clifford. We don't need to get these too overly tight, just snug them up pretty good. That nylon nut will lock on pretty well to hold this in place. Check out the other side. We have all 4 there. So now we're ready to go ahead and get this thing opened up. Looks pretty nice up there. I had to get the Land Rover out of the driveway to give me a little bit of room here, but you can see just how compact it is when it's mounted up. Fits well above the doors. If you get the Taruca brackets, they're actually height adjustable. So my Gobi brackets are basically positioned for the Jeep to be just the perfect height to be able to clear the door. But with the Taruca brackets, they're actually designed to be height adjustable. So If it's too low or you need it lower to get in your garage or you need it higher to open up the door on your vehicle, you can make adjustments on those brackets. So to open this thing up, we have a zipper. It will run all the way around the side, and then you're going to find a little bit of additional packing in here the first time you open it up to protect the awning. We'll get that out of the way. You have two Velcro straps here, which you'll release to allow the canvas to come down. And once you do that, it pretty much unrolls itself. Now from here, we're just going to bring the arms out, and these are supported with gas struts. So they want to open, they automatically open for you. You pull those both out, and that holds the top open for you. And then we'll just come down here and bring our floor out. And that is literally all there is to it. Now we're going to make some height adjustments to it. It is adjustable vertically to make sure that we're all the way down on the ground there. So inside, you can see our PVC floor is on there. Now what's really cool is because this is fully enclosed, it's pitch black in here. Taruca uses a full blackout canvas on these shower ensuites, and so that way when you're in here and you have your lights on, you can see that white stripe on the bottom of the arms there. That's where our lights are going to be. We'll get those powered on in a minute, but when your lights are on, being blackout, you're not going to get a silhouette outside of the shower. So if you're camping with a group of people and you have your lights on there, no one is getting a show outside, and I think that's a really cool touch. Now, before I make any height adjustments, I'm going to let a little bit of light and ventilation in. We'll get those arm lights powered on soon, but this is another really cool feature on the Taruca shower. Because it is fully enclosed, sometimes you want to be in here and have a little bit of ventilation. Maybe you're using it for a restroom and you need it to breathe a little bit, or you're taking a shower and it's cold and you want to open these up and just get a little bit of ventilation inside. Or you can close them. If it's cold and you're showering or it's cold and you're using the restroom, you want to close them up, you can do that as well. So that helps it breathe. Here's a view of those vents from the outside. So it's really cool how they've done this. You have the lower half of the shower and then this skirt that runs around the top, and your height adjustment happens behind that skirt, but that's also where your ventilation windows are. So you can see I have them open now, and being up high still provides privacy for you while you're in there if you're showering. So let's go ahead now and get this thing powered up with some lights. So I have this IceCo battery bank, and I'm just going to use the cigarette plug that Taruca gives you. I actually keep two of these IceCo battery packs in the back of the Jeep all the time because they're magnetic. So it's really easy to stick them on the fridge, to stick them on the side of the Jeep, on the trailer. And if I just need quick power somewhere to charge a phone, or in this case, powering up our shower lights. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. And then come back in here. We've got our barrel connector, and we plug that in. Here it is just for reference on the back of the shower. So if you want to hardwire this up, you just plug in right to that. And I would recommend, if you're hardwiring, put a little bit of silicone around that just to secure that plug in before you run this to your switches. With it plugged in, you'll see the red illuminated buttons. Those are actually really nice because if you go to bed and you shut all the lights off and then you come down in the middle of the night, or just it's dark in general, you don't always need to leave the lights on in here. That little bit of glow that comes from that when it's dark out is enough to see what you're doing, to come in here and switch the lights back on. So here's the red light option. I love that you have this because red light does not attract bugs, and it still gives you a good illumination where you can see what you're doing inside of the room, but it also doesn't take away from your night vision. So if you're using the red light, you can come in and out of here, or even with your awning with the red lights, into and out of from under your awning cover, and not lose your night vision, which is great for stargazing. And we just touch this to change the color. So here's our white light, and then we also have amber as well. And you can dim these down as well. Just hold down on that button and you'll see the light dim down, and dim it back up by holding back down again. So really cool, good options for lighting inside of this, and that's all built in and integrated. Now that we have some light in here, to adjust the height, you'll see at all four corners, there's just a debuckle, and you can just release or tighten these as needed to adjust the height. So I can do this one-handed and release tension and pull that tight as needed, but this is pretty well set where I need it right now. We also have a drip bag, which is great. So you can throw like your soaps or sponges or washcloths inside of this, and they'll drip and dry. We have a toilet paper holder right here. There's a couple different heights that you can hang this. So higher height there, And then there's also clips down here, and you have those clips on both sides as well. So if you wanted to mount it on the other side, you can do that also. We have a dry bag, great for like your cell phone or your watch if you're showering in here. On the other side, we have a large dry bag. I always keep an extra change of clothes in this, and my towel keeps everything dry while you're in here in the shower. And then, of course, something that's really important is once you open this up, you'll inevitably remember that you need it into your vehicle for something. And so Taruca gives you a zippered back opening where you can actually open the entire back of this to get into your vehicle. And then there's also a smaller window where if you have this mounted in front of a bed rack or in front of your window back here, you can just leave that open and be able to reach through, grab clothes or soaps, whatever you have in there. So a lot of thoughtful ideas on this. Something else I'm noticing here as I walk outside is there's also full zipper openings on the sides as well. So I know that Trucked makes a really cool swing out where you can mount your shower onto your rack and it'll swing it out 90 degrees. So I guess the idea behind this is if you swing your shower out and you want some other side to be your access point to get in or out of the shower restroom, you have the option to do that. That's on all three sides, plus the back to get into the vehicle there. So really cool, really well thought out. Let's go ahead and get this thing closed up now. First thing we'll do is bring in our right side arm that holds in place, fold the floor in, bring our other arm over and grab our loops at the top. Now we'll grab our canvas from the bottom and just start rolling it up. Now, you don't have to roll this super tight. And what a lot of people do is they try to roll this canvas as tight as they can and thinking that it'll be easier to close up. But what happens is it actually makes it harder because then the canvas can't conform to the bag that's holding it in place. So we'll get it just like that. Get our other ring up here. Pull that. Now we bring our cover back over. Go ahead and bring your zipper around. That's all there is to it. So to wrap things up, let's talk about who the Taruca Shower Ensuite is for. If you're someone who goes out into the wilderness and you believe in just digging a hole and using leaves for toilet paper, this probably isn't going to be for you. But if you're someone that camps with your family, you camp in groups, you find yourself at campgrounds occasionally, or you're just in the desert Southwest where there's not very much coverage to give you privacy when you're using the restroom or showering while at camp, this is perfect for that. It's also great for people that frequently go to the beach or lakeside camp where you're changing into your swim clothes and back into your dry clothes. This is a great option for changing, using the restroom, showering, and it's just so easy to set up that it's just about a minute to set it up, about a minute to pack it down. And so it's not really a burden to use it. And something you'll always hear me say is, if your gear is difficult to use, you're not going to use it. And so it's worth investing in equipment and gear that's easy to use, that's reliable and durable, because that's the kind of stuff that you're going to use long term. And I believe this is one of those products. So if you're interested in one of these, I'll have a QR code on the screen here where you can save 10% by purchasing through my link, and it does help support the channel. So I do appreciate that. And I'll also throw the link down in the description below. You can also find more information on these at tarucausa.com. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave those down in the comments below. We'll see you on the trail.